The moment I met him, I knew I was like, I'm going to work with him forever.
And now on to the next question. This is from Cinema Today.
映画すごく面白かったです。これまでのシリーズのすべての要素をうまくまとめ上げたまさに集大成になっていると思いました。で、このストーリーのそもそもの始まりという始まりのアイデアはどこから生まれたんでしょうか。監督とともになんですけれども、で、あと今回も伝統的な意味での脚本は存在しなかったそうですが、このストーリーを実際どのように組み立てていったのか教えてほしいです。
So this is a question from Yo for Tom and Chris. And first of all, the film was just a ball of fun. Thank you very much for making it. And it truly feels like a culmination of all the work you've done. And so she would love to know what the first spark, that first seed of the idea for the film was. And because we heard that it was developed in quite a non-traditional way, can you talk a little bit about developing the screenplay together?
I mean, I don't know what developing anything is traditional. The kind of movies that I've made and how I learned to tell stories is this. And it's a dialogue between us. And you had ideas. I mean, you speak to this. It goes back and forth and evolves.
Yeah, it is the culmination of everything that we've done, in that every time we go out to do something, we find ourselves working as hard as we can on it, and we're always dissatisfied with the result. We always look at one another and say, we could do better. Every time we finish a movie, right before the credits rolled last night, he turned to me and he went, we can do better. I was like, yes.
He says, I know we can.
I know we can. I know, yes, we can. And there's another very important element to it, beyond the collaboration with Tom and I. We don't, when we're coming up with the screenplay, we don't write a role and then go looking for the actor. We find actors that we are really interested in working with, and we create those roles with them. So everybody that you're looking at here up on this stage is here because of an extraordinary talent, an extraordinary innate ability. And Mission is a very it's a very tough partner. Mission it takes a lot to make one of these movies. It takes even that much more to make more than one of these movies. And so it's a testament to the fact that everybody sitting up on this stage has been in multiple Mission Impossibles. It's because Mission loves them and what they bring to it. Everything that you're seeing that the actors are doing in this movie, particularly in this movie, there is so much subtlety in the performance, so much nuance, so much humanity, and so much emotion. And a great deal of it is not expressed through dialogue, but through behavior and through their interaction with one another. They are an enormous gift to us. They make the process so much more rewarding and so much more emotional. And it goes back to your question. The initial spark was emotion. The very first conversation Tom and I had when we started with Dead Reckoning, which led to the final Reckoning, was to make a more emotional movie, to take the things we learned from Fallout about emotion and emotional storytelling, injected into an action film about spies and international intrigue. And we wanted to do that not just for Ethan, but for all the characters in the story. And we could not have done it without the people you see sitting on this stage.
And I have to say, his ability to tell a story, to create a story, to be able to just see that talent in artists. Like, he is someone, and he won't say this, the moment I met him, I knew I was like, I'm going to work with him forever. His understanding of character, his understanding of an artist's voice and the ability to write for them. When you look at Usual Suspects, when you look at the films that he writes, and it's exceptional, his ability to come on and start writing for an actor. And movies used to be made like that. You would have a star or an actor, and films were built around them, you know? And that was done by the studios. I've had to do it personally for myself my entire career, how I choose my movies and build it around artists, you know, and he understands that and he sees it beautifully. He's not just in his room writing a character, he's spending time, and he'll spend time and watch. You know, those are the things that we're looking for. We're looking at, we want everyone to shine. You know, we love movies that are, anyone making a film with me, I'd hear someone saying, well, it's your movie. And I go, look, stop. Please don't say that. It is our movie. This is your movie as much as it is my movie and McHugh's movie. It's our movie. And your voice is important. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear what you want to create. And he has that ability to just so easily write structure, and you see the movement of this piece and his work overall. It's just from, look at Top Gun Maverick. I mean, all of these things that it's a beautiful, beautiful talent that he has. And so I want you to know that. It's what happens with that. It's not it's written on the page and then you hire people and go shoot it. It's developed, and it takes a perception of humanity. And you have to be able to see and listen to people, what they want to do, and see their abilities. And sometimes their abilities that they themselves don't necessarily see. And you go, there's the light. Let me let that light out. And then that light translates into a story and translates into an audience enjoying the overall story. And my goal is to help. My goal in life is I want people to do better from having had this experience with us. And so that's what we do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And can you look at the center, please? In the middle again. And now if you could, the movie is at the back, so if you could, the video cameras are at the back. If you could wave to the, back as in like in the seat, back seat, if you could wave.